Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and the Lone Ranger, issue number 4. And let's get started on the book. So we got chapter 4, paid in full, written by Mark Russell, colors by Bob Q, art and colors by Bob Q, I should say. Hassan Otsmane-Elhaou did the letters and the covers by John Cassaday and Jose Villarrubia. So the bad guys are realizing that the Lone Ranger and Tonto have been going around rebranding all the cattle, so they don't know whose cattle belong to where. So they're being confused right now. The dandy comes along and suggests that, yeah, he's got help. He's definitely got help. And that's where they're coming across the idea that Tonto is out there. And he goes on this pattern to try and figure out who and where Tonto is. Excuse me. A little bit of a divide and conquer at this point, because Tonto's, of course, scouting out the town. He's counting, just the town. You call it a city if you want, but whatever. He's trying to scout it out, more and more. But this dandy guy is onto him. There's actually a pretty cool fight. I wish the only complaint I got about this comic is that I wish that the fight would have went on a lot longer, like at least 2 more full pages, because this was actually really cool. Fairly long comic too. I enjoyed it. Like I was getting past page 20. I'm like, ooh, please don't end. Please don't end. I like how ruthless the bad guys are. Like, not just ruthless, just how scummy, how smarmy the bad guys are. At one point, all the bad guys are trying to be in agreement at this dude's funeral, this guy Douglas's funeral. Okay, listen, we got to make sure that, we're just going to go by honor system and check out the receipts. It's going to take weeks, whatever, but we just go on the honor system to make sure that everybody gets their cows back. I mean, this guy alone, Douglas, who just died, he had over 1,000 cows. Then he goes over and talks to the wife, who's like, oh, I'm so sad. It's like, don't worry. You know what? Not only is your husband, in paradise frolicking and gallivanting, but we're going to put those the people who killed him at the end of a rope. All right, we're going to kill those people. And we're going to also make sure that we go out there and personally rustle up all 500 of your cows. Get it? Like, you guys are such scum, absolute scum. I loved that about these bad guys. There's no way you can root for them. So just all in all, a really good issue with just the right amount of action. I still wish there was more, because that was a great scene. But we're going to find ourselves in a bit of a death trap at this point, from the next issue. So I'm looking forward to see how they get out of that. But man, for a damn low-tech world back in the freaking cowboy days, I love what a great story this is. Good freaking job, man. Absolutely awesome. Anyway, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.